Hello, my name's Tim Buckman and I'm the Chief Executive of BoilerJuice. So what's happened over the past year to the domestic heating oil market? Now, as many of you will no doubt know, heating oil prices were around 60 pence a litre prior to Russia's invasion over the Ukraine in March. And at that level, the average UK household will be spending around £1,200 a year to heat their homes. But in March, heating oil prices rocketed to above £1 a litre and were extremely volatile, fluctuating daily. After a couple of weeks, as demand and the market settled, prices dropped to around about £1 a litre and have been fluctuating between £80 since. So households now face the prospect of their bills being some 50% higher this winter than last year. What's behind these increases? Well, the biggest factor is crude oil prices, which links very closely to kerosene. And when we see increases in crude, it flows through very quickly to what you pay for your heating oil. There are other factors that affect the price you pay as well, such as the cost of storage, the cost of distribution, along with increased costs that fuel distributors may face. But really the other key factor is demand. If everybody needs fuel at the same time, historically that translates to higher prices and longer lead times. You can often see this in the lead up to Christmas, or if we have snow, for instance. Now, what do we think will happen to heating oil prices? That's a question I'm asked the whole time by customers, friends, relatives. Inevitably, the price of heating oil will fluctuate based on the cost of crude oil. But what will happen to crude prices? That's not something we'd be confident in speculating on. Let's just assume no major movement up or down in the price of crude. What we can be confident on is that demand will increase as we get into the winter. And we expect that demand to be higher this year because many of you have told us that you've held off ordering this summer due to high prices. So that could result in a demand spike as we come into the winter. In that event, we would expect longer delivery windows and higher prices. Now, what do we suggest? Well, firstly, plan ahead. Order outside of the traditional peaks, such as Christmas, or if there's reliable sources of bad weather, like snow, that could disrupt deliveries. But more importantly this year, don't wait until it gets cold. Top up your heating oil level if you can to help take yourself out of that potential peak. So we're not saying fill up, but top up so you have extra time to plan. This means you won't find yourself in a position of paying higher prices, or worse still, at risk of running out. Keep on track of what prices are doing. You can do that by checking out our website, or maybe you want to consider a payment plan or a connected service to help spread the cost of these bigger heating bills this year. So thank you for listening. I do hope that was useful, and I hope we can help you save time and money on your heating oil this winter.